Simple Simon is going to be Ed Mathews comfortably. Right, hello and welcome back to the Joe Hall YouTube channel for a brand new video where today we're going to be talking about Ed Mathews versus Simple Simon. And for that, my opinion and prediction, which is that Simple Simon beats Ed Mathews fairly comfortably. Obviously, I am talking about the Kingpin event that is coming up just this Saturday, I believe, this weekend for sure, where you have fights such as Aaron Hunt versus Chef Dave, Dave the other guy versus Paddy Murphy, Luke Bennett versus Dean LM, and of course your main event, Simple Simon versus Ed Mathews. Now I think with this fight, Simon wins comfortably, but there is a variety of reasons why this is going to be the case. And as someone who likes to think he has a decent knowledge of boxing, I'm going to try and list off them reasons for you. So let's get into it. Before we do get into it though, over 50% of you aren't subscribed. So if you're watching this now and you haven't turned that red subscribe button grey, go down, press it and join the Joe Hall Nation. I don't know if that's what we're calling yet. I guess it is now. But with that, let's get into it. So reason number one, in my opinion, why Simple Simon is going to be Ed Mathews, and the reason I think will be the main reason, stamina. Now you might be saying, Joe, but Simple Simon's in his 50s, Ed Mathews 19. Of course Ed's going to have more stamina. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. The fact is, if you look at who Simple Simon is and what Simple Simon's done in his life and his career, he was once a semi-professional footballer, which that can't be overlooked at all. Anyone who has played at a decent level in football, let alone semi-pro, knows the level of stamina that it takes to play at that high level, which, as we know, Simple Simon has done. He has that stamina to do that. Ed Mathews, on the other hand, he's a bodybuilder. That's about it. To my knowledge, at least, Ed Mathews has no background in high endurance sports. You know, if we're talking about HS Tiki-Taki, he has a background in football similar to Simple Simon, was at the West Ham Academy. With Ed Mathews, we just don't see that background, or at least to my knowledge, there isn't a background there. There very well could be that I'm just ignorant to, but through all the research I've done for this fight, I haven't seen that footballing background or high endurance sport background. Reason number two, neither one of these guys are going to have knockout power. If you're going into this fight expecting a knockout, newsflash, it's not gonna happen. There will be no knockout in this fight. It will go the distance. I imagine it's going to be 4 3-minute rounds, maybe 6 if we're lucky. But it's going to be about 4 3-minute rounds, maybe even 4 2-minute rounds. Now, in the short time these guys have had to prepare for this fight, neither one of them is going to have developed knockout power or knockout technique, because there's a lot more that goes into getting a knockout in boxing than just pure raw power. Power is obviously a factor, but technique is so important with boxing. And we see it so often in these influencer fights where technique just gets thrown out the window and we don't see knockouts because there's just no technical ability there. And I think this is going to be a similar case here, where neither man is going to have the technical ability or power to knock out the other person. And not only that, it goes back in to the stamina point I just made. You know, once your tank's drained in a boxing ring, it's a lot harder to register power behind your punches, get that big hook in. Without the stamina behind you, it's so much harder to do that. So like I said, if you were going to talk about power, you probably would give the edge to Ed Mathews, but he won't have the stamina to keep that power there throughout the fight. And reason number three, probably the least important reason if I'm honest, Simple Simon has nothing to lose. Now, I know what you're all saying. Oh, he does, you know, after everything Ed said about his daughter, all this, that, Simon's got loads to lose. No, he doesn't. When you're going into a fight as a massive underdog like Simon is, you have nothing to lose at that point, because if you do lose, well, everyone expected it anyway, so what difference does it make? Whereas Ed, the pressure is on. He's the younger fighter. He is the odds-on favourite amongst the community that are watching this fight. And not only that, when you spoke so much about one person, to have to go into a ring and back up everything you've said, it's a tough task. Now, obviously, these are just my opinions. I'm not a boxing expert. I in no way claim to be a boxing expert, nor am I a boxer. I've trained boxing in the past. I will continue to train it throughout my life. I do want to have fights. Currently, an 0-0 amateur boxer, no fights. But hopefully, you know, over the next 12 months, that might change, or we'll see. I would like to be involved in one of these events. I did reach out to Kingpin to try and get involved in the event, but, you know, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. And just a few other predictions as well. I do think Aaron Hunt beats Chef Dave comfortably. Aaron Hunt's trained, Chef Dave hasn't. Fairly simple. Paddy Murphy and Dave, the other guy, I love them both. They're both so good to me, but I have to go Paddy. Purely just because Paddy, ever since I first started out on TikTok, was like a big brother to me. Paddy's been following me since I had 5,000 followers all the way to nearly 40,000. Paddy's been there for me and helped me so much since like pretty much day one of the Joe Hall career. I have to back Paddy. It'd be rude of me not to. But I do love you, Dave. Good luck. And Luke Bennett versus DLM. Luke Bennett, my guy. Luke is gonna win this comfortably. I don't know. I want him to. I pray Luke does. Luke Bennett winning this fight would mean everything to me. Luke is my guy. I did actually offer Luke to spar and he never got back to me about it, so... You know, maybe he knows he's too good. He knows he beat me in a spar, so he doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't want to hurt me. I can appreciate that, Luke. But nevertheless, I am looking forward to these fights. As a fan of boxing myself, like I said, these aren't going to be good technical boxing fights. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. But what you're going to get here is entertainment. You're going to see content creators going at it. I, unfortunately, will not be in the O2 to see this live. I would have gone, but I wasn't going to pay for a ticket, and I didn't get offered VIP by anyone. And at the same time, I'm not going to go begging for people's VIP tickets. I don't want to be that guy, if you know what I mean. But I will be supporting from home, supporting my boys Dave, Paddy, Aaron, Luke, all of them. You'll all have my support, lads. And with the main event, I don't really have any horse in the race. Like, I don't particularly care who wins between Simon and Ed. I have no connection to either one of them. Of course, when Astrid was going to fight Elle, you know, I would have backed Astrid. Astrid, you know, follows my second account, doesn't follow my main. I don't appreciate that, but, you know, we'll get back there eventually. But now, obviously, Astrid pulled out. And, you know, that's her prerogative to do so. And she did, so fair enough. As far as the Elle Brooke fight, I don't know who Elle's fighting. I can't lie, I don't have a clue who she is, unfortunately. And to be honest, I don't really care. Like, at least with Simple Simon and Ed Mathews, they're in the same community as me. Same with Aaron Hunt, Chef Dave, Luke, Dean LM even, Dave the other guy, Paddy Murphy. They're all in my community. Elle Brooke isn't. I don't really care about that fight, just to be honest. But nevertheless, it's going to be a great event. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Like I said at the start, if you haven't already, do not forget to subscribe, because we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We're so close, but so far away at the same time. And over 60% of you watching this aren't subscribed. I need to get them numbers up. And also leave a like and leave any comments with what you want to see in future videos. But boys and girls, that is going to do it for me. I will see you all next time.
Taking chances, I lighted a lamp, but it never held to me. I'm feeling numb for the whole of the month, but nobody else could see.